As a project manager and a leader for a global company, here are 7 habits I have adopted that has helped me to be successful and change my life. Let's get into it. By the way, if you're new here, my name is Chong, and on this channel we talk about productivity, lifestyle, and how we can achieve more. If that sounds good to you, hit the like button and subscribe. It will help the channel tremendously. Firstly, build relationships. As we are naturally made to be sociable, it makes sense that the better our relationships, the happier we are. This applies to our own personal life, but also within our workplace. We spend a third of our time at work, so good relationship with people you work with every day will result in you feeling happier, more engaged, and productive. Start having more regular communication with people that matters to you. Active listening is as important as talking because this allows you to hear the perspective of the other person, think, and have deeper, meaningful conversations, which in turn helps to build trust and relationships. Learn to sharpen your emotional intelligence, be more empathetic, and aim to relate to others. These are all critical people skills that can help you to establish connection with other people. But more importantly, remember to express your appreciation to others by simply saying thank you as appropriate and always show respect. 2. Keep learning. One of the most effective ways to keep our brain active is to learn new things. Aside from gaining more knowledge or acquiring new set of skills, learning new things can boost our self-confidence and help us to stay mentally active. In our fast-changing world, there are 2 ways to learn as simple as it sounds. Firstly, by active learning, which is active participation, critical thinking, and problem solving. For example, participating in a research and development or be involved in a brainstorming session. The second way is passive learning, which involves listening and observing. For example, reading a book, watching a YouTube video, or listening to a podcast. Whichever way works best for you, never stop learning to improve yourself. 3. Get organized. Over the years, I found that being organized helped me to be more efficient with my daily activities. Whether if it's waking up early in the morning to go to the gym, preparing breakfast, scheduling a meeting for work, a reminder to drink water, or attending my kids' school event, I find that being prepared and getting organized allow me to be more present. In turn, I can make the most out of my day. Instead of being flustered and anxious for being late or the feeling of uncertainty for not knowing what is next. Since I have my mobile phone with me all the time, I use an app for all my to-do lists and appointments, so it is all planned out ahead of time. Recently, I've been trying this app called Bright, a daily planner app. I've heard a lot of good reviews in the App Store. You can have all your to-do lists shown by list, day, week, or month. You can add in your goals, notes, ideas, project, and a really useful feature to track all your expenses. It also has this cool habits feature where you can create new habits and put down reminders. Other handy features include weather updates and meditation guides, so a pretty nice all-in-one planner that is functional, intuitive, and easy to use. 4. Understand money. I've always believed that financial literacy should be taught in school as early as possible. Regardless if it's for personal or for work, understanding how money works is important for our everyday lives. A strong foundation in financial literacy can help us to pursue various life goals, such as saving for education, buying a house, using debt responsibly, running a business, or getting ready for retirement. As a minimum, we need to learn how to generate income, how to create a budget from the income we have earned, track our expenses and spending using apps like Bright, how to save money and invest for the future. Start by learning online. The website that I have used for years to learn about personal finance is Investopedia, but there are many others out there, and if you think you need a more tailored advice, do shop around for a financial planner or an accountant. 5. Learn to say no. 2 simple letters within a simple word, but many of us struggle to say it without feeling guilty. As I mentioned earlier in this video, we are naturally sociable creatures, so there is an element within us to aim to please others. That is why we do not like the feeling of disappointing others, why we avoid conflict, and why we feel anxious when we have to turn down someone. But recognize that our time and energy are limited and that we need to use it wisely, so we can't afford to do everything. Saying no often benefits your performance, where you do less but can achieve and deliver more. It is also important for your well-being because you have more time at hand. This helps to prevent burnout so you can focus on your goals. When saying no, what has worked for me is to be clear and honest about it. Don't beat around the bush because that will do more harm than good. But more importantly, take time to look at different perspectives and find a way to have an upside, so to soften the landing to make it easier for the person at the receiving end. 6. Plan for the future. The saying, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail, is true. If you are not planning for your future and not making tangible actions with hard deadlines, we have a natural tendency to procrastinate, stay in our comfort zone, and not make any progress in life. What I do at the start of each year is to write down what I want to get done this year, essentially my goals, and it varies every year. I will then have a date as a hard deadline and a list of actions to make those goals a reality. My high school friends and I have been talking about a boys' trip for years, and it's not easy with work and family commitments, especially when we are all in different parts of the world. But this year, we made it happen after many months of planning. It was awesome. Best trip ever. Right now, we are planning to have our bathrooms renovated. We will demolish the existing bathrooms. Everything will be removed to the guts. It is super exciting. We are now at the early planning phase. We are looking at bathroom fixtures and tiles. If it goes according to our plan, we are looking to have it completed by November. So yes, it is fun to plan for your future. Just do it. And lastly, looking after yourself. Self-care is about taking care of your health, that you are in a positive headspace, that you can do your job well, that you can help and care for others, and able to accomplish your goals. This includes practicing good hygiene, getting regular exercise, meaning cardiovascular fitness, resistance training, and flexibility, getting proper nutrition, as well as getting enough rest and recovery. There is an ongoing joke in the household about how I make YouTube videos to remind people to drink water. It may sound trivial, but you will be surprised how our daily busy schedule can very often let our health slip because there are other things more important. Guys, we only have one body and it's the only one we have got, so make sure you are looking after yourself. And that's it. I hope you've learned something new today. Until then, signing off for now.